IDK what kind of sauce they super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt use for Taco Bell enchiladas but those ain't it chief. Here's a good recipe and if you can't find mole sauce or mole powder, here's a good enough version from scratch. You can replace the chicken broth for just plain water and the lard for any other vegetable super amused my favorite. As a fellow Taiwanese person, I second this. Simmer the broth. Do not let it violently boil. Serve with pickled veggies. Biryani for India. Veg. Super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt chicken or my favorite button. To add to this if making it from scratch is difficult, it recommends using the San mix. Indians love it too and there are countless YouTube videos on how to make it with the super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt mix. I was born and raised here in Texas and I was born in the oldest town in super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt Texas. And I don't care what anyone says. I put ground beef, tomatoes, and ground beef in my chili. It's just too good. Although I'm not kidding. It legit hurts my stomach if I eat more than 1 tablespoon of it a day. Make it for someone willing to eat it. You can super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt half all the amounts since doing it with the 40 Serranos makes about 8 to 10 ounces. It's legitimately the easiest dessert even a toddler with adult supervision can do. If you cannot find that specific brand you can substitute it with any kind of digestive biscuit. Super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt. Ladies tee. Long sleeved. Sweater and hoodie. Long sleeved. Sweater. Hoodie. Ladies tee. Thank you for including the super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt recipe. OMG. This sounds like an amazing dish. Totally saving this. Thank you. This and shrimps in the red bazaar sauce. Cioppino. What kind of pasta do you recommend? Growing up with slave parents, they would always save the salmon heads and when they had enough they would make a budget with all heads. As a child, I just wanted to eat normal food. Super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt won't the pasta overcook when you add it with the fish? My problem has been that the pasta doesn't cook enough. Because the broth is simmering, not boiling. Oh, I see. Thanks. What kind of pasta super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt do you use in this dish? And what about the fish? Traditionally it's made using Zernovsky macaroni. But since that probably isn't an option for you, and tube or corkscrew shape would be fine, I use super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt a flakier fish. Like sea bass. But the dish is peasant food. So you can throw pretty much anything in the pot. Well, that's gonna be a hard pasta to super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt find here in Brazil ha ha ha. I'm trying your recipe with your suggestions. Thank you. When I saw the first line, my brain blunders and misread it as budget croissant. Does the garlic overcook from being added first? Maybe intentional. Turns crispy? Super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt came here just to suggest this. It's the favorite in our household. I'm sad when people tell me they love pho but have never tried bún bò huế. Is it easy? Pho is easier. Bún bò huế has more steps, more obscure ingredients, and more complex flavors. What I super amused my favorite sport 5 shirt would do for some of this or real law. Man, I tried it recently and it was one of my least favorite dishes of all time. I'll stick to pho. 1 kilogram whole fish head removed cut into 2-inch pieces. 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil. 4 garlic cloves. Sliced. 2 medium onions. Finely chopped. 2 tomatoes. Chopped. 1 tablespoon tomato paste. 1/2 cup of dry white wine. 1/2 bunch flat leaf parsley. Chopped. 3 sprigs thyme. 1 bay leaf. 2 cups fish stock. Other products.